Hi everybody and welcome back to Blushing Shades. Today I did a tutorial using the Too Faced Cat Eyes eyeshadow and liner collection. I featured this in my Friday favorites. I told you guys I was going to do a tutorial, so that is what I did today. I kind of just did more of like a plummy, smoky eye look and just kept it really simple on the face and just a nude lip. I will have all the products listed down below of everything that I used today in this tutorial. Before I get onto the tutorial, I just want to do a quick mini review on this palette. This is your typical Too Faced packaging. You got the tin foil, really pretty packaging. This is the leopard print. It's fun, it's girly, who doesn't love that? And inside you get your mirror, and then you also get a little guide here showing you all of the different looks that you can do and more. I think they show you 3 in here. And then you get 9 shades in here. You get your 3 highlighting shades and 6 transition colors. 3 of the darker shades here you can use wet or dry and use them as a eyeliner. And then you get these fun 3 colors that are like, you know, your added pop of color, and then your highlighting shades. The only thing that I wish this palette had was a transition color for the crease. It doesn't have one of those, so I did use my Urban Decay Naked Basics palette to use as a transition color, but yeah, it's lacking a transition color. Plus there's one shade which I find in all these palettes, there's always that one shade that doesn't work very good, and it's this color right here, this light blue shade called Kitty Glitter. I didn't find it was very pigmented. I had to use my fingers to apply it over the lid, and even that wasn't the best to apply it. So that is the only shade in the palette that is not that great. Overall, it's fun, it's girly, and I love it. All the products that I use today will be listed down below, and if you guys want to see how I got this look, then just keep on watching. Hey guys, so I'm going to start off with the Urban Decay primer, and I'm just going to prime my eyes. I normally do this step, but sometimes I forget, but I've been really good lately and remembering. So this step really does help, especially from creasing, and it just helps it last all day, including this MAC paint pot in soft ochre. This is something that I do use every single day, that I remember to use. I think it's a must-have product from MAC. It just makes your shadows just last that much longer and just looks really good by the end of the day, and no creasing at all either. Then we're going to take the Urban Decay Basics palette. I cannot wait for the second one to come out. It hasn't come here yet in Canada, but I'm going to go to the store and swatch it and see if I like it, but I'm pretty sure I'm going to end up getting it. But I'm going to use that light transition color in the palette and just pop that in the crease. That is one thing that this palette is lacking. Then here's this gorgeous palette, and we are going to take that color right there called Kitten. I believe that's what it's called. Yes, it's called Kitten. And it's a very, very pale pink. And it is matte. It has a tiny bit of shimmer to it, but it's definitely matte once it's applied. And what I like to do with a shade like this is just pat and blend. This way I can pack that color on and then just blend out any of the harsh lines. Especially with this shade, I find you need to blend it out a little bit. Then going in with Pussycat. It's a pretty lilac shade, like a lilac purple shade, and I'm just going to pop that in the crease. I believe here I'm using a Stigma brush. I will list all the brushes down below that I'm using, but I really like this brush to apply into the crease. It gets right in there, exactly where I want it, and it blends really, really nicely. Now we're going to go in with Jungle Love. This is a very deep purple shade. It's got some shimmer to it, some light pink shimmer, but it's nothing noticeable once it's applied. And we are just going to concentrate that on the outer corner, and then we're going to slightly bring it into our crease. And just keep blending. This is a color that you need to blend, so you want to make sure you do a little bit at a time, deepen it up as much as you'd like. And then we're going to go in with a clean blending brush. This one is also by MAC. I believe it's the 224. I just recently purchased this, and it's another must-have by MAC. I'm planning on doing a video on maybe like a MAC starter kit for you guys, but I love that brush. Then we're going to go back in with Jungle Love, and I'm just going to deepen it up a little bit more, but this time I'm just going to concentrate it more on the outer corner. And again, blend. Dark colors, you need to blend. Now I'm just going to go back in with that lilac shade again and just going to pop that in my crease just to add a little bit more color. And then this will also help blend all the harsh lines as well. Okay, now we are going to go in with Purr, and this is a very shimmer shade, and I normally don't put shimmer shades underneath the brow bone, but I decided to do that today. But I didn't really like it, so I had to take another brush from e.l.f. and just kind of blend that out a little bit because I just found it was too shimmery for me. Now we're going to take that color called Kitty Glitter. Now this is the color that I was telling you guys about that I was a little bit disappointed in because of the pigmentation, so I had to apply that with my fingers, and even with my fingers it didn't go on the way that I wanted it to, but it still made the look. I have not tried that color wet, but we will see. Now this is a liner by Loreal in the color Plum, and we are going to use that as our eyeliner today. This is a very pretty color. It's pretty close to Jungle Love, but it might be a little bit more purple. And then I'm going to take a pencil brush by MAC and I'm going to smudge that out. And I've been liking doing this lately, just smudging out the eyeliner. It just kind of makes it more natural. And then we're going to go back in with Jungle Love and we are going to set that liner. And that's just going to deepen it up a little bit more. And we are going to do the same color and do our lower lash line and just blend that out. This will just smoke it out a little bit more. And then I'm going in again with Plum by L'Oreal and just popping that in my waterline. If you're somebody that doesn't like to use black, then I suggest using a color like this. This is a perfect shade for this look. Then I'm going in with a Wonder Pencil by NYX. And I like to do this before I add highlight because it just makes it last a little bit longer and make it pop a little bit more. And then we're going to go in with that shade Purr again and just place that in the inner corner, and this will just help open up the eye. And I like doing this especially when I'm doing a smoky eye. It just makes them really pop. And I don't like to wear falsies, so I'm taking this primer by Lancome and I'm just going to prime my eyelashes first. This is a good way if you don't wear lashes. This will actually make it look like you have some lashes. So if you're somebody that has really short, stubby lashes, give this a try. It's really good. Or try any primer. I believe there's one by L'Oreal as well that is just similar and works just as good. This is a mascara by Rimmel. This is my holy grail mascara at the drugstore. Try it. I don't think you guys will be disappointed. It's a really good mascara, and if you've been watching me for a long time, I'm very picky with mascaras. And then don't forget your bottom lash line, and that's another thing that I like about this mascara. It doesn't go anywhere. Once it sets, it sets. It does not smudge. And there's the finished look. So I hope that you guys liked it. Please give me a thumbs up if you did and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!